Today I'm talking to Leslie Sobon of Advanced Micro Devices, who will cut through the intimidating technical jargon to provide us with the knowledge and the confidence to purchase the right notebook this back-to-school season. Okay, Leslie, tell me what we should be looking for in a notebook.
So the first thing you should do is make sure that you write your list of what you want the PC to do for you or your child. Make sure you've got that list. And then there's a couple of things to be very sensitive on and make sure that that computer will do for you. One is that it has great video power and graphics. More and more children are having to do video projects at school, and you want to make sure that the notebook can actually handle all the video. Then you also want to make sure that it's got great battery life, because your child may be moving and be mobile with that PC around the classroom or going to college, and so you want to make sure it's got great battery life. Another thing to consider is size. So do you want something that's more in the 10 or 11 inch like we've got over here, or do you want something that's a little bit bigger like 15 inch? So size matters.
And is this notebook computer, this is good for all ages? Is there a special notebook computer you should get for high school versus?
Again, it really depends on mobility. I would say that if you have a child probably at a high school level or middle school, I would go for a larger size screen and larger notebook, a 14 or 15 inch, because odds are the child will be mostly mobile around the home. And that way you have something that's maybe a little bit more durable. But when your child goes to college, I'd look for something a little bit more mobile, like the 11-inch, 10-inch type machine. So it really does depend on whether they're going to high school or college.
And what about bringing your child with you when you go shopping for this notebook?
Absolutely. Now, a good thing there is make sure you have a budget in mind, because you want to make sure that you get good value. So have your list, have your budget, look for good graphics and great battery life. Bring your child, because there's lots to choose from, and it may be something that your kid likes blue, or you've got a little girl that wants pink, and so make sure if it's within your budget and it does everything, they'll like it a little bit more based on the color. So absolutely bring them.
How long should we count on these notebooks working?
I'm sorry?
How long should we count on the notebooks working?
Oh, so a notebook, if you have your list, look for those tips. The notebook for your child should last 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years. All right, this sounds good. All right, so size, battery life,
yes,
the processor, memory and video card.
Absolutely, and again, how you're going to use it. Make sure you've got that list of what you want it to do.
We should sit down with the child and make sure that he knows everything about it before he goes back to school, of course.
Absolutely. And also, you want something that's great for homework and all of those types of multimedia, but get a multi-purpose device too. Make sure it can entertain, because you're going to have some long road trips on the plane or in the car, and you want to make sure it can play back movies and those types of things too.
This sounds really helpful. Where can we go for more information?
Go to amd.com/vision. We have a great tool that will give you a list of options on PCs for you based on what you want to do.
Well, I think we're ready to go back to school, Leslie. I mean, you make me want to buy one for myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bonnie Jean.